The spiritual law of healing. Light is energy. Your physical body is built by the energy and vibration of the consciousness of your soul over many lifetimes. You are here to experience life in a human body. Certain physical choices are made by your soul and higher self before birth, and may appear as physical limitations. Your lower self makes other choices from moment to moment. There are two basic emotions on the earth plane. One is fear and the other is love. When you resist your chosen experiences through fear, you create blocks in your mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. This eventually causes physical disease. Rigid and inflexible beliefs and mental attitudes cause both mental and physical tension. If you hold the physical body or an organ of the body in tension, over time something physical will manifest. Denied or suppressed emotions sit within the body until they manifest into a physical illness. When you fail to acknowledge your spiritual self, you hinder the supply of divine energy, and eventually your physical body will wither away. All ill health or disease is caused by stagnant energy. When you feel happiness and inner joy, your cells flow with love and your body responds by being healthy. Love is a high-frequency energy which keeps your body clear and flowing. All manifestations of fear are of a low vibration and block the flow of positive energy or chi. Healing takes place when high-frequency energy flows through the body, transmuting the stagnant energy which caused the disease. You must always ask for permission before you interfere with anyone else's energy. There are several reasons for this. The person's illness may be serving them in some way, whether they like it or not. It could be a karmic lesson they may need to experience and learn from. The illness may be serving a higher purpose for the growth of the person's soul. The illness is their karma, and if they have not learned the lesson offered, you would not be serving their growth by healing it. It may not be the right time for them to heal, and their soul will know this. They may have a spiritual contract for someone else to facilitate their healing. It is not up to you to decide what is or is not for the person's highest good. If you are unable to ask permission from the person in question, use your intuition and tune into their higher self and simply ask. When you mentally ask for permission, you will receive a distinct impression of an affirmative answer, if it is appropriate. If you receive no distinct answer, do not send healing. In an emergency situation in which someone is injured, do not hesitate to help. Healing energy will flow through you if it is appropriate. Spiritual healing. When people dedicate themselves as healers, they attune themselves to the divine through spiritual practice, personal development, and right living. This allows them to channel high-frequency energy, which flows through the cells of a person's physical body. When a healer is a clear channel, miracles can take place, and the soul of the person receiving will use the healing where it needs it most. Faith healing. The healer channels from the divine, but the healing energy is activated by the power of prayer and faith. Attitudinal healing. The healer helps his client to change his attitude. When the sick person genuinely forgives himself, and the person who has caused the ill feelings of resentment, hate, fear, or other stagnant emotion, the energy block dissolves and light and love flow again. Absent healing. Through prayer, spiritual healing, or intention, light may be sent to someone to aid in their healing. Magnetic healing. If someone has spare personal energy, this may be used to transmute the lower frequencies which block someone else. Energy can be raised by dance, ritual, or chanting. Because this is not divine energy, the healing may not last unless it triggers the person's own self-healing mechanism. Reiki healing. Reiki healers are attuned to high-frequency universal symbols. This is rather like a television set being tuned in. When you are attuning, you bring in the Reiki energy to heal yourself and others. Angel healing. Angelic healing is like spiritual healing. But the angels take the person who is giving healing and the person receiving it to God. The possibilities are limitless. Natural healing. Homeopathy, acupuncture, crystal healing, sound healing, herbs, nutritional healing, and most natural therapies all work to realign the sick person's energy system and clear the blockages with high-frequency energy. They also stimulate the person's own healing powers. The human consciousness is rising, so that the higher chakras, or spiritual energy centers, are opening. More and more people are drawn to give healing at this time. Healing takes place because light transmutes the lower vibrations of ill health.